Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Glad you're with us. We're going to have a fun night tonight, big night tonight. We got Arkansas, Kentucky tomorrow. We're going to preview that game. I'll talk about some of the key points for Arkansas to get that victory and run that winning streak up to 4. Also coming up, J.J. Andrews, future Razorback. He is back from his injury, better than ever, and last week was absolutely incredible against Maumelle. He is the More Sports Player of the Week. We'll hear from J.J. in a few minutes. I also want to talk about the day. The University of Arkansas announced they are signing with Oakview Group. This OVG is going to book events at Bud Walton Arena and at Reynolds Razorback Stadium. I think it's a good partnership and it's a way to make some extra money. I just found it kind of curious that on the day after or 2 days after the Board of Trustees voted and is going to get Arkansas athletic department more money. But part of remember the three things that were in this resolution, the athletic department had to come up with $5 million on its own. And here 2 days later, we get this announcement. Like this was in the back pocket of Hunter Yurachek, part of the way of raising that $5 million that fulfills his obligation to the resolution. It's good news. It's really great news. Any more money that the university can raise for the athletic department, I think that is outstanding. And I hope they bring in some huge acts to Bud Walton Arena and stadium tours and Reynolds Razorback Stadium, and that helps raise some extra money for the funds. I just thought it was kind of ironic, coincidental, or planned that they already had this and announced it 2 days after the Board of trustees met and had the resolution that they must raise $5 million as an athletic department. Then Hunter Yurachek even tweeted today, big news coming on Monday about this OVG group, and maybe one of the first acts will be announced. So this has been in the works for a while. The timing of it, I think you can put 2 and 2 together pretty easily. All right, let's get ready to hear from J.J. Andrews. Real quick, a word about all of our sponsors. Centennial Bank, strength, consistency, a commitment to building trust. That is Centennial Bank. They've been doing it for generations. Discover the strength of a bank that believes trust is earned every single day. Visit my100bank.com or stop by your local Centennial Bank member FDIC. Also, got A Plus Alarm. I've been using these guys for over 20 years. They installed my alarm system, the camera system. They'll do residential, commercial. A Plus Alarm delivers reliable protection you can count on. A Plus Alarm truly is the key to peace of mind, and that is important these days. Give them a call. You see the number on your screen. Also visit their website, aplusalarm.net. And finally, Gwatney Buick GMC has been with me from day one. Big thanks to those guys. You take a visit to 5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. Tell them I sent you, and you appreciate them sponsoring more sports. If you need them 4x4, they've got them right now. Really pushing those. I've been pushing those. I have one. So I've been able to get around all week, but there are a lot of people that are still stuck inside their house. If you're getting ready to buy a new vehicle or a used vehicle and you want a 4x4, give them a shot at Gwatney Buick GMC. Visit the website, GwatneyBuickGMC.com. Now let's get this show started.
All Arkansas, all sports. It's more sports.
Let's bring in the More Sports Boys Basketball Player of the Week. It is J.J. Andrews out of Little Rock Christian Academy. J.J., welcome into the show. And if there were any questions, if you were back, I think you answered those questions against Maumelle.
Yes, sir. I'm very happy to be back. The first game against Catholic, I was on restrictions, but I was still just happy to be out there. I was smiling the whole night, and I just enjoy being out there with my fellas. And I'm definitely very happy to be back for the rest of the season.
36 points, 22 rebounds, 3 steals, had an assist. Does that rank up there as one of your better high school games?
It definitely does. It goes up there, somewhere up there. I know I've put up some numbers, quite a few numbers in the last few seasons, but that definitely goes up there, especially after, the injury and everything. But I'm definitely proud of that game.
Did the injury make you hungrier? Did it make you see things in a different way? How did the injury I know about the negatives, but what about positives from it? Did something positive come out of it?
For sure. I got to see the game from a different point of view. just being out there and being able to see and support my teammates from the sideline and see different things, different parts of the game that I'd never seen before. Just honestly, it was a change and adjustment that I had to make, but I mean, ultimately, it just helped me see the game a lot better. So I definitely tried to make the best of it.
How difficult was it for you to sit out?
It was rough. It was rough. It was especially hard because we went on a losing streak. But I mean, it was. I feel like we needed it, even though it doesn't sound as great. But I mean, we definitely needed it because, I mean, we were hot on a high, on a win streak and everything. But I mean, I feel like we needed it, and it definitely helped us persevere over to these games, and we're playing with a lot more energy now.
A reality check can be good at times for a team, and I think that's kind of what you were explaining. I have not seen the video, not that I care to see the video of the fall. I know how difficult it was on your family. How difficult was that on you?
It was tough. It was tough because I had to adjust a lot of things in my life. I was used to being up and moving around, laughing with my family, and it definitely was tough going down and seeing that video. But I mean, like you said, I mean, it made me hungrier, and it just made me want to come back and play with more fire. And I went out there fearless the last few games.
Do you like seeing that video?
I mean, Not, I mean, it is what it is. It's out there. I mean, people watch the game. They saw it happen. People ask me what happened and everything. So, I mean, it's a part of it. It's a part of the injury. But I mean, I got over the fact of what happened, and I'm able to look back and be. It sounds weird, but proud of that moment.
Hmm. I still can, and I'm old, but I can relive an injury similar to that, and I still think about it. But you've been able to move past it. How have you done that?
Really just having the next play mentality that my parents have instilled in me. I mean, just being able to move on to the next thing, not being scared to go up and try to dunk the ball again. Because, like riding a bike, you fall off and you get back on and do it again. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know, just going back to the basics, working on, being able to work on my right hand while I was hurt. And honestly, it was really good for me. And I've definitely enjoyed the process of getting back to it.
You looked ruthless against Maumelle. How did that feel? Just to be back, to play to that level. Not that you ever had any questions at yourself if you were going to get back, but to be back playing at an outstanding level. What was that game like for you?
I think it was great. I mean, even the Catholic game before that, even though I was on restrictions, like I enjoyed everything, every part of the game. I was smiling the entire game against Catholic, and then heading into Maumelle, we had the full head of steam, winning the Catholic game by 40, and then we went into Maumelle very confident. And honestly, I feel like it was just so much fun being out there, doing what I do, flowing like I usually did, and I was back to my normal self.
And then the snow hits, and you're waiting and waiting. Is that been hard? I mean, you had to sit and wait, and then you finally get back, and now you got to sit and wait. Games have been canceled and postponed and moved around. Is that just you're like, gosh, what is next?
Ah man, I mean, it is tough because I was getting my groove and everything, but I mean, I feel like it's good for us to get some rest and then watch film over the teams again because we're going into the second round of conference and with a few more teams left from the first round. But going into the second round of conference, playing the same teams again, being able to prepare a bit more, get in with the fellas when we can, while being safe on the roads, of course, but getting in the gym as much as we can and preparing for these next few games.
The classification is stout. We were talking about that the other day. It is loaded with just good team after good. The state tournament's going to be awesome.
Yeah, 5A, it's a stacked conference. There's a lot of great players, a lot of great teams. I mean, you can't let your foot off the gas any night because any team can beat you. So, I mean, we learned that from experience. So, I mean, we just go out there every night with not worried about who's on the court, but worrying about what we do.
Any word if y'all gonna get to play? When you'll get to play next?
We're hoping on Tuesday. Um, Probably not going. Maybe we're probably not going to play on Saturday. Definitely not playing Friday because we don't have school. So hopefully next Tuesday we can get back on the court. But right now we're just going with the updates.
In the meantime, you get to watch some Razorback basketball. Last night, they earlier this week they had the big win over Oklahoma on the road. What do you think of the way they're playing right now? 3 wins in a row.
Oh yeah, they're definitely resilient. I mean, just watching how they play, no matter if they're down or up. I mean, they're going to keep fighting, keep putting their foot on the gas. And like I saw the last game against Oklahoma, I mean, they just kept fighting until the end. They were down in the beginning, and seeing the freshmen like Acuff and Malik just being able to go in there and stay resilient, keep fighting, that puts a lot of confidence in me to go in there as a freshman and do the same thing as them.
Is there anybody on this year's team that you kind of have a similar game to or compare yourself to?
I mean, I don't really like. I don't compare myself to other players a lot, but like I honestly, I really like watching the fire that the freshmen play with. I mean Malik and Darius. I mean they both play with so much fire, and they're both very skilled. Just seeing how they play in the system of the offense. I mean it's definitely great. Like to see how I can fit in that as well. And I love the energy that Billy Richmond brings. He does a great job bringing so much energy. He plays hard every minute of the game, every time he's in. So I really watch everybody honestly, but those three they definitely stand out.
What did you learn about Coach Calipari during the recruiting process that you didn't know?
Ah, man, I mean, it's not that I didn't know it, but I mean, just really just getting to see how much he really cares about the guys. I know everybody sees Coach Cal as the coach that'll get you to the league, you one and done, everything of that sort. But I mean, he definitely cares about the players more than just getting you drafted. He cares about how your day's going, whatever, how your mental is before you get on the court, and I feel like that's what he puts first, putting the player's mental first before getting you out there on the court.
Does it mean something to you to follow your dad in his footsteps and being a Razorback as popular as he is as a former Razorback? Was that impactful at all?
It definitely means a lot. It means so much. Just seeing the legacy that my dad left at Arkansas, and knowing that I can build a legacy similar to his, and just continue to build off of that. I mean, the last name carries weight of its own, and just being able to go up there and build my own legacy, and being up there as a Razorback in the state of Arkansas, just growing up here, knowing what it means to be a Razorback to the fans here. I mean, it's definitely one of the greatest feelings in the world. I mean, I can't pass up. I mean, the some of the greatest fans in the country. So, I mean, it's definitely a great feeling.
I think it'll help you, being in a different sport, but people know the name already, and you've been around for so long. They know you, as JJ. Or I asked your dad not too long ago, is he now JJ's dad or are you Sean's son? At what point in their life does that change to where now people know him as JJ's dad?
I mean, it's. I mean, that's to me, that's just pops. To me, that's dad at the end of the day. So, we're all competitive. We all do our thing. We all play games at the house and everything. So that still pops at the end of the day. And whatever they perceive it as is what they'll perceive it as. But I mean, he's still Hurricane, the big kid, Sean Andrews. So all the names.
Was there a point that you remember that you knew I'm going to be a basketball guy, not a football guy?
I feel like it was one night I was watching a football game, and I saw a player, he got hit, and I saw his eyes roll to the back of his head, and I was like, oh man, I was like, that's not good. And then I just sat there for a second, and I was just like, football might not be for me. And I was just that's when I shot on up with basketball.
Is there a little irony in that story with what
It
happened?
is. I mean, it is, honestly. I mean, the situation, I mean, it's full circle. I mean, seeing that happen and then know what happened to me, that is crazy. That is, I never thought about that, but that's wild. But I mean, there's a lot of irony in that.
Yeah. As a parent, I can see it. The odds are a lot less that something like that will happen in basketball, but I guess you just never know. It could be anything.
Right.
An injury can happen in any sport at any time. It's just one of those things. Hey,
Right.
JJ, it was awesome to talk with you. Congratulations on the big victory over Maumelle. And I know we'll be talking soon because high school tournament's right around the corner, and we'll be following Little Rock Christian along the way. But congrats on the game.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, and I enjoyed this interview. Appreciate you.
Hey, tell Pops I said hello.
Will do.
It's Gwatney Buick GMC's Forecast Frenzy. A huge sale as nuts as an Arkansas forecast. Tomorrow's blizzard calls for traction. Get huge savings on Sierra and Canyon four-wheel drive. Expect a heat wave the next day. Take the top off and enjoy these pre-owned. Followed by a monsoon. The front-wheel drive Encore will get you there at just $199 a month. It's Forecast Frenzy all month long at Gwatney Buick GMC. We never know what the weather is, but the savings are going to be good.
Strength isn't built by chance. It's built step by step, choice by choice. At Centennial Bank, we believe it's the everyday actions, done with care, done consistently, that lay the foundation for something greater. That's how we build trust. That's how we build strength. Let us help you create a strong financial game plan. When we work together, we win together. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
I tell you what, I cannot wait to watch JJ play in a Razorback uniform, and I can't wait for tomorrow's game. I'm excited for Kentucky. 5:30, ESPN, a chance for Arkansas to move that winning streak up to 4 games, and a chance to deal Kentucky a loss, right? Arkansas is a 7.5-point favorite according to Bet Saracen. They ought to win. They're good at Bud Walton Arena. It's going to be a great environment. Tickets are hard to find. It's going to be sold out, electric environment. And I know some of these former Kentucky Wildcats that now play for Arkansas, and some that were committed to Coach Calipari at Kentucky that are now Razorbacks. This is a big game for them too. So they're excited about this game. I fully expect Arkansas to play well. I fully expect Kentucky to play well. They were embarrassed against Vanderbilt earlier this week. In fact, I looked at a couple of headlines. Exposed, embarrassed were headlines out of Kentucky after that Vanderbilt game. In fact, one article broke it down what Kentucky, their problems are that were exposed against Vanderbilt. One was lack of a point guard play. All right, bell's going off my head. Arkansas's got that matchup. Darius Acuff, DJ Wagner, when he comes in, that is 2 true point. DJ would be Kentucky's starting point guard this year, but he's coming in off the bench for Arkansas. Arkansas's got the 2 best point guards in this game. They've got to make Kentucky pay for that and expose that lack of point guard play for Kentucky. They also said Kentucky doesn't have enough shooters. Well, we all know it seems like every time Arkansas plays a team, they find their shooting touch. LSU did, Oklahoma did for the first half. Arkansas, just take the defense you played in the second half against Oklahoma, put it up against Kentucky, see if those guys can't fold early like they did against Vanderbilt, because that was one of the other things they said. They don't have they lack leadership on the team. And it was exposed against Vanderbilt. And the third thing was Kentucky lacks defensive effort and intensity. Now, hopefully Arkansas brings that effort and intensity, but Kentucky hasn't been doing that. And if they don't bring that, Arkansas is going to get their 80-something points that they're averaging right now. And so this could be a game. I think Arkansas covers. And I think Arkansas wins this game like 85-75. I think this is a game where Bud Walton Arena gives them that 6 to 10 point cushion. Heck, neutral side, Arkansas should win this game. Heck, Arkansas might win this game in Kentucky again. So I think if Arkansas plays their game, finds the shooting touch, which normally they shoot very well at home, I think Arkansas takes care of Kentucky and has a chance to really do what Vanderbilt did to them against earlier this week. But I do expect an inspired Kentucky team. When you have a team reading the headlines, hearing about being exposed and embarrassed, I do expect Kentucky to play hard. And look, we know they're going to play hard. They know about this connection. They've been hearing about it all week. Maybe they overlooked Vanderbilt and they were thinking about playing Calipari in Arkansas. But I do expect Kentucky to play better, and Arkansas gets the victory because they do play well at home. That's going to do it for tonight. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Come on out to Walk-Ons. I'll be out there watching the game and doing the post-game show for 103.7 The Buzz. But enjoy the game, and we'll be back with more sports next week.
All Arkansas, all sports. It's more sports.